Nice.
They are two small countries, but they offer countless impressions and experiences. Cambodia and Laos, places full of spirituality, history and breathtaking beauty. Join me on a journey from Angkor Wat to Luang Prabang, past some of the ancient temples through the captivating natural beauty of Indochina. Believe me, it's worth it. Hello and welcome to the third and final part of my video series, A Touch of Southeast Asia. If you haven't seen the first parts yet, I highly recommend them. The first part was about Cambodia, the second about Laos, and this one is about planning and behind the scenes footage. Before setting off on any trip, there's always a lot of preparation to do, so let's start with the first point. For me, choosing flights that are both suitable and affordable always takes the most time, and for that I like to use the Skyscanner app or website. This isn't a paid advertisement, it's actually how I always research my flight routes and find the best prices. Depending on how flexible you are, you can enter either exact dates or just general travel months and then see what the cheapest options are. There are various filter options to refine your search, such as the number of possible stopovers or how long the layovers should be, etc. In the end, you can choose from many different airlines for that particular flight. And if you need some inspiration, just enter all locations as your destination and see where you can travel affordably from your departure airport. Originally the route had been planned quite differently, but anyone who's seen my video from Todo in the Maldives knows that I suffered an injury there, which then ruined my whole travel plans. But back then I did quite a bit of research on Asian budget airlines and their baggage policies. That's because I wanted to travel with carry-on luggage only, partly to save money and partly to avoid having to constantly wait for my checked luggage or risk losing it. So I looked for ways to bring as much luggage as possible while staying within the 7 kilo total weight limit for carry-on luggage, which is the case for most airlines. In the end, it came down to packing smartly and as lightly as possible, of course, but also getting an extra piece of clothing where I can stuff a whole lot of things. See for yourself what I came up with. I googled airport jackets, but didn't really find anything, or rather what I did find was either incredibly expensive or not available in Germany. In the end though, I found a softshell jacket on Amazon that had lots of pockets and storage space, and I had an extra pocket sewn into the back for my laptop or other items. I still have the jacket and I sometimes still use the extra storage space, but for this trip in particular it wasn't really necessary because the airlines I flew with didn't check the carry-on weight at all and everything went very smooth. But better to have it than to need it, and maybe someday I will find myself in a situation where I will really need it after all. And now a little fashion show to show you what the jacket looks like when it's empty and when it's fully packed. It's not exactly a showstopper, it looks more like a fat turtle on me, but at least you can fit an extra 4 to 5 kilos in here. So from that perspective, mission accomplished. But I think if you stick to the bare essentials and do some laundry every now and then during the trip, you can definitely get by for 2 weeks with a carry-on bag like this. And if, unlike me, you don't have to pack a backpack full of camera gear on top of that, then you'll be fine after all. Because flying with just carry-on luggage definitely means more freedom and less stress, trust me. At an ungodly early hour, I first took the train to Frankfurt, since Frankfurt is a great hub for international flights. I flew with Qatar Airways for just under 600 euros, and besides the great flight, it also came with another advantage. So, first of 7 flights is done. I'm staying here at the Radisson Blue Hotel in Doha for a few hours to refresh and have a little nap, because Qatar Airways offers something. If you have a layover over 10 hours or something, you can have a hotel stay for almost no money, and that's what I did and what I will do again when I come back. Normally the Radisson Blue Hotel would have cost around about 100 euros per night, but in this case, as I said, it was only a good 20 euros thanks to the Qatar Airways Stopover program. I really like the room, and the hotel also offers a free airport shuttle and free access to the West Bay Beach. I will get back to that in the end of the video. After a quick nap, I continued my trip on to Bangkok. All hotel transfers take place at the arrivals area on level 2, so be sure to keep an eye out for signs displaying either your hotel's name or your own name. If you haven't already purchased an eSIM, you can do so here or exchange your money, though I don't think that the exchange rate here will be the best. At 47 euros per night, the Divalux hotel is on the pricier side for an airport hotel, but the rooms are really good and the hotel overall is very nice. I really liked it. There's basically nothing around the hotel, but at least there's a 7-Eleven about 400 to 500 meters away, so you can get your own supplies. So it's already the 3rd day of the journey. The first 2 days I've been only on and off planes just to get here to Thailand, but since direct flights to my main destinations in Cambodia or Laos are not available or just too expensive, I guess I had to do it the hard way again. But that's why my 3rd day here in Thailand has been planned as a relaxation day from the hard journey, and that's exactly what I did. I was just laying at the pool, having a few drinks, staying at the Divalux hotel nearby Bangkok, which I can absolutely recommend to you if you're maybe on a stopover or want to experience Bangkok. It's reasonably priced, very modern, very nice. 100% recommend. And I'm very excited what's coming next, because tomorrow I'm flying to Siem Reap to see Angkor Wat. After a restful night and a great breakfast, I continued on to Cambodia. At this point, I'd like to refer to the first and second parts of this video series, so you can check out the main destinations in Laos and Cambodia. Since I didn't have the chance to see the ocean in Southeast Asia, I didn't want to miss the opportunity, at least now, to chill at the ocean for an hour or so during my layover in Doha. And since, as I mentioned, the Radisson Blue offered both a free shuttle and free admission to the West Bay Beach, I decided to take advantage of that. The beach itself was pretty nice, and you can buy overpriced drinks and food there. But overall, the drive there and back past all the skyscrapers was truly impressive. I rounded out and wrapped up my stay in Qatar with a walk through Souq Waqif. Very touristy, but still nice to look at. And when I think about the fact that, as I'm editing this video right now, a trip to the region isn't really possible due to the Iran conflict, I'm glad I did it back then. So is there anything else to say that I haven't already mentioned? I don't think so, except perhaps for 2 quotes that fit quite well. Mark Twain once said, "One must travel to learn," and I always enjoy learning something new. And Matthew Carson says, "An investment in travel is an investment in yourself." And with that in mind, goodbye.